Chemelil, here we are. You talked about not allowing AFC Leopards to play their game, but you did allow them to get the 2 goals at the end of the 90 minutes.
Okay, in the 80th minute, they lose concentration, and they allowed those 2 easy goals to come in. Throwing all of them from set pieces, from throwing, and then from a second from penalty.
Well, you're talking about your players losing concentration when it mattered most in the second half. But overall, how do you gauge their performance against a very compact AFC Leopards?
Okay, I can congratulate them for a good game they have played. FC is at a good side, and they have maintained. They have played up to the 80th minute. Due to lack of experience, they've lost concentration, and they had accepted those 2 easy goals.
Well, you had chances of your own, especially coming out strongly in the second half. Do you think that you could have got something better earlier, or even perhaps get a point?
Yeah, we got around 3 chances and we wasted them. And football is a matter of chances. You waste yours, the other team gets his, uses, then the results. That's the results.
Well, Coach, thank you very much, and we wish you the very best after this. Talking about chances, we have the AFC Leopards celebrating the chances that they had and which they took, but then they were also very wasteful, and shortly we talked to the man that has been preparing them, and that is Rodolfo Zapata, talking about his reactions from this particular game. Coach, you came into this game, your 3rd win straight. What do you make of how your team performed here this afternoon?
We're working hard. That's the secret. I mean, work hard and go step by step. I'm very proud of my players because they did a great effort. They fight and they play. 90 minutes, as I told you before the game. They are not. I'm very proud. So I don't have. As I told you, we play with and without the ball in an excellent level. We create more than 10 chances, clear to finish. And I think, against a very complicated team, and I think that we deserve to win.
Well, you're talking about creating very, very many clear-cut chances and not finishing them until Ezekiel Odera comes in, gets the 2 goals. What does that say about the quality of your finishing? Do you think you still have a lot of work to do in that department?
No, it's football. And in football, you know that thing happened. I was a player, as I told you, and I know how hard it is. It's not easy, especially when you play against a very complicated team. But my job as a coach is to prepare the team, to set the team, to create opportunities. And we create opportunities. I'm going to be worried the day that my players don't create chances.
Well, in the first half, there was a situation where a defensive mistake nearly cost you, but the goalkeeper came out and saved the day for you. What does that tell you about your players? What kind of conversations are you having with your players in terms of concentration and avoiding certain mistakes like we saw from Salim Abdallah in the first half?
No, this is Leopards. This is the biggest team in one of the biggest in Africa. So it's a risky style that we have. So when you take a risk, that thing happens sometimes. So a football team is a short cover. Sometimes if you cover your face, you cannot cover your feet. So it's a risky style, and I take the risk because I love the challenge to build a winners team.
Well, finally, you're now number 3 on the table, still unbeaten since you came in. Where do you go from here?
No, we are going to fight until the end. We are Leopards.
Well, thank you very much, and we wish you all the best. This is Rodolfo Zapata, by the way. I know that he may not love to talk about what is happening, but that is how the other games are going on. Mathare United against Vihiga United, 1-1. It is another draw for Mathare United and Francis Kimanzi. We have Zoo Kericho against Sony Sugar. That game is still going on. And of course, a confirmation of this game here at the Machakos County Stadium, where AFC Leopards have slayed Chemelil Sugar, a very stubborn Chemelil Sugar, but they have Ezekiel Odera to thank for coming from the bench to score.